Hello, lords and ladies of YouTube, and welcome back to Nightly Gaming's Nightly Gaming. So today we're going to be playing Hearthstone, which is an online card game based around the World of Warcraft universe. Today we're going to be trying a bit of a silly deck that I'm not 100% sure is going to work. The basic idea of it is to get a level like 6 to 8 mana card out in the field within the first like 4 or 5 turns. But that's the ideal scenario. The general idea of it, though, is just the basic idea of a druid getting to late game faster. So I'll go ahead and show you guys late game, but earlier when I get into a game.
Protect the wild.
Okay then. So I'm against a hunter. Well, that's GG. Okay. So, attempt number 1, failure. Let's move on to attempt number 2.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
So, this deck is super gimmicky, but I just got my gimmick in one hand. Alarmobot, Stormwind Champion. Those are the 2 cards I need. Well, Alarmobot plus any high-level character. That is what I need for my combo to work. So normally I would like to keep these low mana cost cards, especially ones that do damage that let me draw things. But I'm going to try to see if I can get something even better than Stormwind Champion, possibly. Like the Ironbark Protector. So that way I have an increased chance of getting one of those 2 placed out in the field when I summon him, because this guy at the start of your turn swap this minion with a random one in your hand, so it's a random card. So I want to try to get as many high level minion cards in my hand as possible, because last thing I want is him summoning little dinky card like my Novice Engineer or something like that. So I think he's debating whether or not it's worth killing that thing. He apparently has decided to kill that thing. Oh, right, because he can use his hero power to clear out my other card too, so he has no reason not to. Okay, so I almost got the dream, but instead now I've wasted everything. So, attempt number 2, failure. Attempt number 3. Here we go. Let's do this. Super gimmick deck powers activate. Their field is incredibly annoying right now. Okay, so they can only kill one of my Alarmobots. So that's good. I'm just gonna go ahead and hold on to the armor and not deal with any of that damage being dealt. Actually, no. I'm gonna deal 1 damage to that guy, unless he wants to waste 1 of 2 mana on a heal for him. Oh, or even better, the Lightwell can send its health over to him instead of the hero. But then again, I've only done 1 actual damage to face with him, so no, because then he just kills the other one. This is not looking good. Attempt number 3, failure. But I will get the gimmick 1 time, and it will be beautiful. That's all I need out of this deck. It's just the one gimmick, to work just 1 time. It'll be great. Okay. 1 more try. Okay. Attempt number 4. Here we go. It's going to work. I believe. I believe in the heart of the cards. Okay. Not the best hand. Force of Nature is a great card and all, but alright, I'm going to go ahead and just toss it back in the deck. Too high of mana cost for early game, and doesn't help with strategy. Also, none of that helps with strategy either. None of these cards are good for my gimmick. I mean, the Stormwind would be okay if I had Alarmobot, but oh! Like that. Suddenly very helpful. So now I have to hope that the Alarmabot summons my Stormwind Champion and not my Ironbeak Owl. Okay. 50-50, guys. I believe in the heart of the cards. Rolling the dice. Oh, yes! Perfect. That is perfect. I'm so happy right now. Like, it's not even funny how happy I am. Ugh. Gimmick has succeeded. So let's see how quickly he can kill the Stormwind. Instantly. He killed it instantly. Okay. I got the gimmick to work, though. It wasn't quite ideal, but I got the gimmick to work. So, yay for us. I'm going to count that as a win. What does he draw? Okay. That's actually not too bad. Okay, so hopefully he doesn't have like a word of pain or something which will insta-kill the Alarmabot. Or anything else with like charge that has too much damage. Because otherwise the Alarmabot's going to be summoning me an Ironbark. And it's going to be wonderful. Which, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm doing this with the Druid deck, it's mostly because of those Ironbarks. I want those Ironbarks out there. No! The Holy Nova combined with his Foot Soldier is going to get rid of the Alarmabot. There goes that plan. Attempt number 4. Failure! But I got the gimmick kind of, sort of, at the beginning of this one, so I see hope. Hope lives on. Let's try again. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Attempt number 5. Lucky number 5. 5. Okay. I know it seems weird that I'm getting rid of the 2 and not the 6, but I really am hoping that I get an Alarmabot here. Because silliness. Okay, well I got an Innervate, so that's not too bad. Plus I got my Novice Engineer, which will give me a draw. Ugh, Faceless Manipulator would be actually really bad for an Alarmabot summon. Because that would actually negate his effect. Because I don't get to do the battle cries, I just get to summon, which actually would also kind of ruin my Frost Elemental. But I mean, the Frost Elemental is at least a decent card when being summoned. Faceless Manipulator is not that great, it's a 3/3. So even though it's a 5 mana cost card, it's really not all that helpful. And that's actually going to be really annoying against this priest. Oh man, now I'm wishing I didn't get rid of that Ironbeak Owl. Because then I could have silenced this, so it wouldn't have been able to do anything. And man, he's really bumping that thing's health way up there. That's less than ideal. Okay. Well, for now, let's just give ourselves an extra mana crystal. Actually, no. Well, if he keeps leveling this up, I can actually just Faceless Manipulator it, get an exact copy of it, and then anytime he heals, I get to do damage still. In fact, let's do that. 'Cause I kind of like that card. And against a priest, it's also just as effective as when the priest plays it himself, because everything he does to me, except for he just does Shadow Word of Pain and destroys it, making that pointless. Got rid of one of his Shadow Word Pain, but I'm gonna go ahead and call him not worth. But with that said, I get to go ahead and summon an Ironbark. So early on, turn 6, Ironbark. So that's good for me. That's great for me. Let's see if we can smash some face. See, he's already not happy. He's trying to figure out what exactly to do. And while we wait, we'll poke out this guy's eyeball. And scare the animal. And make a pretty rainbow. If I keep clicking, there'll be a pretty rainbow. Light a fire. Do some cleaning. Cut off some vines. Get some cool drum noises. Drop some coconuts. Scare some animals in the bushes. Okay. That's actually, he's going to be able to kill my Ironbark in one turn. He's using a lot though. He did an upgraded Holy Smite. Oh, he didn't kill with that actually. Then let's do this. Plus the Mark of Nature, giving extra health to the Ironbark. I know it doesn't actually give him an extra taunt, so that's kind of a waste there. But it does give him that extra health, which is nice. Because I want to keep him alive as much as possible and get as much out of him as I can. With that said, I could have used it on something like the Frost Elemental or things like that, but I feel it's better spent keeping the Ironbark alive, because keeping that 8 damage alive is going to be really nice. And he can't get to the Ironbeak Owl without going through the Ironbark Protector, in which case I can use the Ironbeak Owl to kill, hopefully, his Kobold Geomancer, or... Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to try to do... I'm going to do Hero Ability to pop Divine Shield, then I'll kill with Ironbark, and then use Ironbeak Owl to kill Geomancer. Okay, so we'll go boom, 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 and then no, there's no one on the field for him to freeze, so I'll go ahead and just summon Annoy-o-tron. So I know for extra mana, not the most efficient use, but I don't want to use any of those other cards right now. I'm saving Force of Nature for when I get Savage Roar, because that's a really good combo, because I get 3 Treants with charge, 3 2/2 Treants with charge, and then Savage Roar gives all my minions +2 attack. Okay, so he wasted the other Shadow Word of Pain on the Annoy-o-tron, which is actually okay with me. It's a pretty fair trade actually in both of us, because Annoy-o-trons really can get in the way. Okay, so that's gonna do 2 damage to all minions. Okay, let's see what we want to do here. Okay, let's go ahead and draw, see what else we can get. See if we get anything good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use this to kill this, because I can do the 1 damage to get to draw a card. Get some better hand advantage. Ooh. And that will give me Annoy-o-tron, who's been unaffected. Plus I can get an extra armor and a damage on him, as well as the 8 off my Ironbark. It does bring the Ironbark really low though, with that 2 health. But that was kind of unavoidable. Plus, he's been on the field long enough that I feel like I've gotten my worth out of him. Even with using the Mark of Nature on him, I feel like I've gotten enough worth out of him. I've been able to keep complete total board control as well as smashing face. He did manage to kill it with the Holy Nova though, which is less than ideal, but still fine. So he's going to be trying to fight back for some board control here, but hopefully we can prevent that from happening. Let's go ahead and get the Core Hound out here. I'm going to go ahead and take the 2 damage from this guy in order to keep my taunt up, so he can't just go straight after the Core Hound next turn. Hopefully he doesn't have Word of Death, because that will just instantly kill my Core Hound. I'd like to get at least 1 attack off with the Core Hound, but of course he has Shadow Word Death. So that's less than ideal. I mean, at least he has gotten rid of that now, which is nice to know. But okay, Alarm Bot's really not helpful here, because I don't actually want to summon him right now. Okay, I normally like to save this for monsters, but I'll go ahead and hit face with it so I can draw.
For the wild.
That's not really helpful this turn, but might be later down the line. So we'll go ahead and hold on to that and just hit his face a few more times. So he's going to probably just sit here and try to heal up some of that damage. I'm not sure what else he has in his hand though.
The gates are open.
Okay, that's not too bad. So Lord of the Arena to get a little bit of extra protection. You're going to attack. Then we'll go ahead and use our hero power to get that more armor and then that 1 extra damage, because every little bit of damage counts, especially against a priest. Because now I did at least 2 damage, so he can't. He at most can just heal up what I gave him that turn through his hero power. Oh, that's silence though. But he still hasn't killed the Lord of the Arena, so I still get to do that 6 damage. Okay, so I can just go ahead and do that in order to draw a card. So, ooh, okay, there's my Savage Roar. So, I'm going to play that, Innervate in order to get Savage Roar, and I am pretty sure this guy is done for. Boom. 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 Try and get him at exactly 0 for him. You know, no BMing. No BMing in this game. So, gimmick worked. Yeah! For the most part. I mean, I didn't really get to do the gimmick, but I got to late game fast. So, I'll even... I'm going to go ahead and leave it at this. I'll show you guys the clip of me getting off the Alarmobot concept in attempt, I want to say it was attempt 3 that I got that. I'll leave that in so you can see that, even though I end up losing that game, and the combo kind of gets instantly shut down. But it worked, and it was fun, and it was a great time, and I enjoy making goofy decks. I know I'm relatively new to the game, so I'm missing a lot of cards that could have probably made this concept a lot better and potentially an actual like seriously viable competitive level type deck, but I don't have those cards, so I worked with what I could, stuck with the druids for the extra mana cards and high level cards, as well as the Alarmobot. Novice Engineers were there to be able to draw some cards and get to there later. Ironbeak Owls were in there just for the silence, so I could keep control of the board so the Alarmbot wouldn't die instantaneously. I'll leave the deck list in the description, as well as I'll leave a little clip of it in after my outro if you guys want to take a look at it. Alright, besides that, I guess that's the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it, always do. If you liked what you saw, click the like button down below. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you have any comments on what I could do better or what you want me to keep doing, leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.